Like, so the idea that, first of all, the idea that these entities don't interact with us is like, if you're taking a biblical perspective, it's ludicrous, right? Like, I mean, it's full of that. And that most of the interactions, most of these entities seem to have our best interests in mind. Like, I mean, that also seems to be true. But then there's also the cases of, you know, cases of things that happen that aren't so good. It maybe good for some, not good for others. Like, you know, we talk about Passover, and, you know, what is Passover? Okay, they put the blood of the lamb on the doors so that, you know, the angel of death, if you want to call it that, you know, is going to come through and kill all the Egyptian people and not the Jewish people. Like, and this is like God sending that entity to murder these people. Like, how do you make sense? Is that good? Is that bad? You know, it's probably good for some, bad for others. Genesis 6, you know, talks about the Nephilim, you know, the fallen angels coming down and taking wives and having hybrid offspring. And then those offspring were the heroes of old, you know, men of renown, right? And then God causes the flood to wipe out this, you know, hybrid species that kind of got out of hand. And so what abductees say? They say, oh, these NHIs came and abducted me, took some genetic material, and then they produced some offspring, and they showed me my kids. And it's like, well, we've been saying the same story for 5,000 years. And at least from a biblical perspective, you would say that those entities that are engaged in that behavior are at least outside of the will of God, right? So if you want to call them demons, fine, you fallen angels, whatever, but some non-human intelligence that is interacting with humanity in an improper way, right? Because God tells them you're supposed to be, you know, interceding on behalf of the humans, not, you know, the other way around. So, like, I think if you look at the Bible literally or figuratively, what you take away is there are ample examples of non-human intelligence, you know, which many Christians perceive to be angels and demons, interacting with humanity in positive and negative ways. And when you look at the UFO community and experiences that people describe today, they describe non-human entities interacting with humans in positive and negative ways, right?